Now the problem number 2.3 is the statement of problem number 2.3 is a car has a velocity of 10 meter per second. Its acceleration is at the rate 0.2 meter per second square per half minute. Find the distance traveled during this time and the final velocity of the car. As in the statement, it is mentioned that the velocity is 10 meter per second. So we will write here in the given data the initial velocity is 10 meter per second and the car is moving with an acceleration of 0.2 meter per second square and it will take half minute. We will convert it in its SI unit 0.5 multiplied by 60, so the time will be 30 seconds. We have to find here the total distance traveled during this time. So and other factor is the final velocity which we want to find. As you can see here, initial velocity, acceleration, time are given. So to find the covered distance, we will use the second equation of motion. As s is equal to vit plus half at square, by putting the values of initial velocity, time and acceleration. Velocity is 10 meter per second, time is 30 seconds, half as it, acceleration 0.2 meter per second square and the time is 30 meter per second square. You can see here 10 multiplied by 30 will be equal to 300, half multiplied by 0.2 will be equal to 0.1, 30 multiplied by 30, the square of 30 will be 900, 900 multiplied by 0.1 will be equal to 90, 90 when we add 90 with 300 the answer will be 390 meter. Hence the total distance covered by that car will be 390 meter. Now move to problem 2.4. The problem 2.4 is the initial velocity is 30 meter per second. The statement is a tennis ball is hit vertically upward with a velocity of 30 meter per second. It takes 3 seconds to reach the highest point. Calculate the maximum heat reached by the ball. How long it will take to return the ground? First of all, you can see in the statement that initial velocity is 30 meter per second. The time taken will be equal to 3 seconds. As you can see, we will throw this ball from the ground and after reaching at the maximum height it will reach on the ground. As it is moving above from the earth, so the gravity will be minus 10 meter per second. Gravitational acceleration will be minus 10 meter per second square. And you can see here at maximum height the ball will be stopped, so the final velocity will becomes 0. We have to find the maximum height that this ball covered. To find this maximum height we will use second equation of motion, as we know that s is equal to vit plus half at square, but in case of this that s will be converted to height h and acceleration a will be converted to g. By putting the values, initial velocity is 30 meter per second, time is 3 seconds, half and gravitation is equal to 10 minus 10 and time is 3 seconds. 3 3s are 9, 2 5s are 10, minus 5 multiplied by 9 will be equal to minus 45, 90 minus 45 will be equal to 45 meter. The height of the ball will be 45 meter. Now the second statement is how long it will take to return to ground. We have to find that if we throw this ball from this point A, and after what time this ball will reach at point B. In the statement it is given that it will take 3 seconds to reach at maximum height. It is clear that if it is taking 3 seconds to reach at maximum height, then obviously it will take 3 seconds to reach back to the earth at point B. Throw 3 seconds and 3 seconds will be equal to 6 seconds. Total time taken by this ball to reach at the ground will be equal to 6 seconds. So total time taken upwards, time taken downwards, 3 seconds upward and 3 seconds downward. 3 plus 3 will be equal to 6 seconds. So the total time that the ball taken to reach from point A to point B will be equal to 6 seconds. Thank you very much.